Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Simon and we are the Whales of Wall Street. What on earth is going on in these charts today, guys? This is phenomenal. We're going to start here with Verasity. On KuCoin, VRA is what you're looking for to buy and sell if you're looking for it on the exchange. Now, guys, we are not quite near the sort of 4 or 5 cents previous all-time high, but what I will say is we are edging closer and closer to it. We've seen a fantastic day today, breaching some other key landmark support lines over the last 48 hours. So we had the high of just literally pushing that 3 cent mark. We couldn't quite get over it today. So we've seen obviously quite a bit of resistance there and relatively strong resistance as well. But the day is not over. The Asian market, of course, opens around 2 AM, I believe. Let's see where this goes over the next 24 hours. I can't wait to do an update on this in a couple of days' time and see what has happened. But look at this staggering amount. Volume going in left, right and centre over the last 4 or 5 days, well above the average line here. Moving average, sorry, over a 9-day. And we've also seen here the key support line here to 0.22, sorry. We tested that pretty much 3 occasions, came back down. We've accelerated yesterday over that, way over that, and closed over it. And today it's almost like the bulls are pushing. The bulls are pushing to get us over that 3 cent line. We haven't seen the 3 cent line, guys, since at least very temporarily on the 1st of June, and way back before into the May when we're in the previous big run. Now, guys, I'm really interested to see how this pattern arises. It's not too dissimilar from this area here, really, if you look at it. Obviously, there's a bit of diversion in this part here, but it's almost a similar pattern. We got to this similar area here and we just went up and up, and we had the correction. We went up and up again, tested. I'm honestly thinking that we could see a very similar pattern over the next couple of weeks with Verasity and a couple of the other crypto assets, which we'll go through over the weekend as well. But back to my point of today, this is fantastic to see. Don't underestimate that we may see a correction at some point, because this has been 6 days solid of intake of good positive growth volume, so that we've got to anticipate at least some kind of sell-off pattern here at some point. But if this goes higher than this volume here, we could be seeing a very bullish momentum indeed. RSI wise, over a 14-day period, and I used the 14 because it kind of takes us pretty much the beginning of August when we're around this sort of market. Down here at around 0.012. So there's been fantastic growth in this period of 14 days. We are on the higher spectrum of RSI, but there is still a small amount of movement left in this pattern before we might see some corrections of profit taking. The MACD is looking very positive as well. The gap is getting bigger. This means we're indicating a bullish momentum, guys. So let's keep an eye on this one. I can't wait, like I said, to do another update on this in the next couple of days. I really hope that we get a new support line of that 3 cent, and then I'll have to readjust the fib tracement, but it could be that we shoot straight up to 4. Like we saw in the previous run a few months ago. So we'll keep an eye on that. It's really exciting, and hopefully we'll smash through the old 5 cent or so mark that we had a few months ago as well. I'm in the garden, so apologies, the birds are bullish as well. The next one we shall take a look at, BEPRO. Now it's slightly still a bit static for my liking. But what I will say is that we have tested some good support and resistant lines back in this lower region of just over the 1 cent. Now, if we can start touching this line a bit more, a few more times, at the 0.014 mark, I do strongly believe with the momentum of the market and the momentum of where BEPRO is going, especially with their project launches that we went through in the last video, will occur in the next month or 2, we will start seeing some really high traction for BEPRO. There's not much really to say other than that for BEPRO. I just wanted to do a quick update on there, but we have seen some really good volumes creeping in the last 48 hours. The MACD is on an interesting level here. I will keep you guys updated. I'll do an update tomorrow because I do think we're in an anticipation level of a crossover on the MACD. And will be very interesting to see where that develops, because in the RSI we're very much in the middle point here now, in the middle section. So it could go really either way, but I am anticipating some bullish momentum, as I said, with the general organic growth of the market currently, but also just the general momentum of the way BEPRO is going. So if we look, traditionally in the history over certainly the last sort of month, maybe 20 to 25-ish days, we have seen good growth, and we have seen good stability, resistance at this level here. As I mentioned earlier, we're seeing good positivity moving upwards and upwards very slowly, I'll admit, but in a good positive way. Let's see who wins this battle, bears or bulls. I will do an update tomorrow. I'm just going to leave it there, guys. I hope you found this informative. Please do like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments below if you're invested in BEPRO or Verasity. What are your price predictions, and how excited are you about with this upcoming run, especially Verasity? I'm waiting for BEPRO. I know it will do its thing, but let's see in the next 24 hours where we are on that MACD and everything else. Guys, I'll leave it there. I hope you found it informative, and we'll see you, BEPRO and Verasity, on the moon. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.